SmackDown was one of those shows that like you could have missed. It was nothing really going on with the show. I'm sorry, I can't devote 3 hours on a Friday night. That's asking a lot. You can miss a few things off this show, which I did. Yeah, I'm a little bit under the weather, so let's get into it. Solo wasn't there, but Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu, whom they were all over the show. You know, the old bloodline is still there. Jacob Fatu is an animal. He's just running through everybody, beating everybody up. The show is all right. From what I saw, because I only saw clips on YouTube, or then like the full recap that they have on the WWE's YouTube page, where they give you like a full recap. Not even a full recap, but just like a recap of stuff that's went on and whatnot. So, we start the show off with Paul Heyman. He comes out there to brag and say that there's only one tribal chief, and there's Roman Reigns. They got that cool t-shirt that Roman Reigns has out right now. And Paul Heyman says that he's there to make an announcement. He's there to tell the people there, and I don't know where they were, and the people at home, and he wants to tell it to another person. He wants to tell this news to the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. So Cody comes out there dressed in a nice suit, looking dapper, and then that's when Paul Heyman says, hey, you're doing a good job. Roman Reigns respects you. He respects you for what you're doing. But he wanted me to tell you that he is entering the Royal Rumble. Another big name that's entering the Royal Rumble. We got a lot of people who want to get a championship. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. Like, you have a lot of people that this Royal Rumble can really benefit from. John Cena. I mean, he says that he wants to win the Royal Rumble, so it's a lot of stories. This Royal Rumble is going to be something. I can't wait for it. So Cody was about to say something in regards to this when who should interrupt him is Kevin Owens. Kevin's rocking a nice new t-shirt that I need to get called Kevin is Right. And he is right. If you think about it, he is right. And I think that is what pissed Cody off the most, because Cody got mad and he went up there to where he was, and then he just started to fight with him. He just started to fight with your boy. And, Kevin Owens didn't have the title with him. Which I was kind of hoping that he would have the title with him, because I love that Winged Eagle Championship. But they went and fought off. Cody said that if he sees him, it's going to be on sight. It's going to be on sight. And you already know what that means. If I see you, it's going to be on. I don't care. This is like some Sub-Zero Scorpion beef. Like, this shit is real, cuz. So if I see this motherfucker is on site, I'm finna handle him. He finna get these hands, which will be proven later on in the main event. So then the next thing that's on the highlight thing, because I told you I did not watch this show. 3 hours is a lot. I'm not feeling good. So you have the, I guess it was for the Women's United States Championship between Michin and Chelsea Green. That was, the more that I thought about it, I was like, okay, this title win that Chelsea has is not really for Chelsea. It's really for Michin. And I think Michin is going to have her moment probably at WrestleMania when she wins the title from her. But this match was okay. It was good. I think Michin is terrific. Chelsea Green, she's really good too. She's a really good performer. And you had some kerfluffle with Piper Niven being outside. She went up there for a springboard and it got countered into a roll up. And then Chelsea Green grabbed the tights and that was it. She retained the championship. And then after the match, Piper Niven did the senton on Michin, left her laying in the ring. So in order for Michin to get that United States Championship, she's going to have to go through Piper Niven. So that should be fun. Then you had Shinsuke Nakamura and LA Knight. You know, match was really good. It was all right, TV match. But then the thing that happened is Shinsuke had him in the corner and had the middle rope turnbuckle exposed. And LA Knight's face was on the middle turnbuckle. And he was finna give him the Kinshasa, whatever the fuck. He was finna give him that move. And then he ran to the ropes. His knee hit the ropes. But who would capitalize off of this but Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu? Earlier in the show, they had like a little run-in. And Jacob finna fuck his ass up, and Jacob got his get back. So you gonna have to deal. So apparently they're still, LA Knight still involved with the bloodline. It's like if you were some way or form like affiliated with the bloodline in any way, like you went up against them, you still gonna have beef with the new bloodline right now. And I like how that's going, but you know, where is all of this going? I got a lot of questions that needs to be answered here on this show. I mean, it was good for what it was, but I need some more substance on this show. All right, what do we got? What do we got here? And then Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso came out there, battled, you know, Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu, and that will be the tag team match set up for the main event. Then there's Tiffany Stratton, the new WWE Women's Champion. She came out there, said it's Tiffy time. Everybody likes her. Everyone likes Tiffany Stratton. She's a beautiful girl. She's really good in the ring, and she's only going to get better. And this is one of your future women of the future women of the future, whatever. This is going to be your future right here. In Tiffany Stratton, Roxanne Perez, you know, Stephanie McCourt, Julia. These are going to be your women main eventers for WrestleMania. She came out there, brag and boast about it, saying Nia's stupid as hell to think that I wasn't going to, like, you know what I'm saying, take that title from her. She's been bullying her all this time and shit like that. Nia came out there and said, look, bitch, like, you either give me the title or I'm going to take it. All right? And then that just brought Bayley out. That brought Naomi and Bianca out. Everyone has a legitimate claim to be number one contenders for the WWE Women's Championship. They brawled, and then that match was set up in a fatal four-way. Whoever wins get Tiffany. The story of the match is when Candice LeRae she was finna give Bayley the KOD, but then Candice came in and then she grabbed her braid, and while she was trying to struggle to get the braid away from Candice, she inadvertently hit Naomi with the hair whip, fucked her up, and that shit looked like it hurt. So then Nia pulled Bianca out. They got into a kerfluffle outside. You know, Naomi still selling the ribs because she just got whipped. And then Bayley hit her with the rose plant, 1, 2, 3. And Bayley is your number one contender for Tiffany. Do I think that she's going to win the title? No. I think that the championship is going to be on Tiffany Stratton throughout the year. She'll probably, you know, given what she do, she can be a really good baby face. She can really, I I don't know where you can put her because Tiffany started out as a heel, but then she organically had like the international crowds chant, Tiffy time and really bigging her up. And then that translated over to the States. So I think Tiffany is going to have like a nice little run with the title. Just give it to her and see what she does with it. You can give it to her to Mania or maybe even after Mania. Just keep it going. I mean, you got to ride the wave because the girl is hot right now. So you got to ride that wave. Then there was the main event, the tag match between Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga against Jimmy Uso and Cody Rhodes. Match was fine because you have all these heavy hitters in this match. The match was good. Kevin Owens came out there. And just like what Cody said earlier, when I see him, it's on sight. When I see him, it's go. And that's exactly what happened. And then he left Jimmy Uso behind to the wolves, so to speak, because Jacob Fatu fucked his ass up and he got the win. And that was SmackDown. Story progresses. Like how they're keeping Jacob strong. They're keeping him strong so someone can take him down. But at this point, I'll have Jacob just go on a tear. I don't want to see him lose. I don't want to see him lose. I want to see Jacob just run through people, and somebody like Cody, maybe Roman, can take him down. But right now, I'm liking Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. That's for sure. As the weeks go along, I'm getting excited for the Cody and Kevin match, which Cody is going to win. You already know that. But I'm looking forward to seeing, okay, what's going to happen after the fact.